Alright. Now recording Dark Knight intro quest. After witnessing a spectacle like that, everyday life seems rather dull in comparison. So you didn't see that trial earlier? Your loss. Fury take me, the way that heretic swung that slab of iron he called the sword is a sight to behold. Couldn't have carried a shield if he wanted to, that blade was so big. Had to keep two hands on it at all times. It was amazing he managed to keep up with that temple knife for as long as he did. Fought like a demon from the deepest pits of the seventh hell, bellowing threats and working his art. Wasn't sure what to make of it at first, but then I heard someone say that he must be a Dark Knight. But you didn't hear that from me, eh? In fact, I'm sure I don't know anything about it. Press the man for details, yes. Tell me more. Ye gods, are you mad? We're standing outside the bloody tribunal. Fine. Keep quiet and listen well, because I'm only going to say this once. Our end. So as I was saying, that heretic was fighting like a man possessed. Even after he took several wounds, he showed no sign of pain. But there was no mistaking the blood. The fight wore on and began to soak through his armor, spreading to every ilm of his body. When it began to rise and envelop him as a mist, I realized it wasn't blood, something dark and twisted. The righteous are not so easily cowed, Baloney be praised. I screamed myself hoarse when that temple knight slipped past his guard and ran him through. Good riddance, I say, and was not meant to wield such arts. Yet I wonder, was he truly one of those... Well, it matters not. I heard the temple knights talking of dumping his corpse in the broom. By sunrise, it'll be stripped bare and tossed over the walls. Be as though he never was, and as though we never had this conversation. Alright, need to go to the broom. Me. Me. Hello. Me. It's far enough, more than far enough for charity. I'll take care of the rest. Mayhaps sooner rather than later. Come on. Oh, look, a soul stone. Is this it? Is this all that awaits? No more. Enough. Open your eyes. Look. You see, I didn't get to finish reading. Harris. Hi. I've been waiting for you to open your eyes. All right. We're moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Name's Frey, by the way, and no, I'm not a heretic. Try convincing a temple knight drunk on authority of that, eh? Shame the pompous arse got the better of me. How about you? You touched it, yes? Couldn't have felt good. A voice, eh? A rather distressed one, besides. Please, someone, anyone! Hold. Not so fast. You talk about what's happening to you. It's growing within you before you get carried away. There's a darkness within us all. Nothing dangerous, mind. In fact, it's quite healthy. But the crystal changes you, gives you the power to channel it. Do it without proper training, however, and... well, it might hurt. So go ahead. Ask me to teach you. Ask me to instruct you in the ways of the Dark Knights, and I will. I know you're still worried about that screaming woman, so I'll keep this brief. The Dark Knights don't care one whit for prestige or pedigree. We are free to follow our hearts, defend the weak and punish the guilty as we see fit. Law of the land, the authority of a name. These are tools cowards use to escape harm. You have no needs of shields figurative or literal. Here, my blade is your blade, my soul crystal your crystal. Go on, take them. You'll need them soon enough. Dark Knight, unlocked. Alright. 4 and 5. Okay. Now recording level 30 Dark Knight quest, Ishgardian Justice. Well, well, don't you look the part. Ready to harness the darkness within to set the wrong things right. Now bear in mind that while darkness gives you strength, that strength comes at cost. That is but one sacrifice, though, and justice demands many. Say a man, a venerable, untouchable man, harms a child in unspeakable ways. He strides through the Hoplan, secure in the knowledge that he is beyond punishment. But for one who cuts down that vile beast as he flaunts his freedom, who knows how many others will suffer? Such was the dilemma faced by a goodly knight long ago. He knew that he would be stripped of his titles and denounced for the deed. The threshold we refuse to cross is a line we draw for ourselves. We fear the consequences, and people suffer for our indecision. Everyone who held that crystal came to conquer that fear and became who they wanted to be. That night was the first. Will you be the next? Think on that while we look into the commotion down below. Beep, beep, beep. Lowborn crone. Please, I don't know what to do. It's my granddaughter. I didn't see him standing there, and I know there's no excuse. Should have been more careful. But my granddaughter, she started yelling at the temple knight. I tried to stop her, I did. Then he said she had to come with him, and if I could just tell him how sorry I am, maybe he would... He'd take you too, is what he'd do. Even if you went and begged the blue bastard to intervene, it'd be too late by then. And the first time they'd taken a girl her age, she doesn't fight back, they might let her go after. No, there has to be another way. Ah, Ishgardian Justice. You might spare the girl, you know. Leave her with a few scars and a lifelong lesson. Or if we could beat every last one of them to within an ilmer of their lives and rescue the girl. You'd like that, wouldn't you? I knew you would. Everything is going to be all right, madam. When I'm through with those knights, they will not dare trouble you ever again. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm curious. Nope, both are the same. Assuming they didn't just drag her into an alley, they've taken her to either the congregation or the tribunal. The Honorable Sir Amric wouldn't suffer such reprehensible behavior under his roof. The Inquisition, on the other hand, well... So that leaves the tribunal. If the girl is still alive, I imagine they'll make all manner of threats. The minute closer and she dies, and so forth. If so, we'll need to make something perfectly clear to them. We're not here for her, we're here for you. As they understand she means nothing to us, they'll attack us or flee. I don't know about you, but I'm eager to find out which. Yep, I have all my Dark Knight actions placed and ready to go. Yep. Just the one sword between the two of us, I'm afraid. You keep it. Dare say it fits rather snugly in your hands. But don't worry about me. I'll do my part to keep you on your feet. Now, should things turn violent, as I expect they shall, you may need to tap into your dark side to survive. It's not unlike drawing upon your own ether to weave magic. Fear, pain, rage. That which lies in the deepest depths of our soul makes for a potent fuel. But be warned, burn too much too quickly and you risk being consumed. Do not worry, Harris. The first step over the threshold is always the hardest. Ah, yes, I should have known you'd do that. Right then, let's find the girl. highborn arse. Damn it, girl, you're only making it worse for yourself. The hell's with you? I've done nothing wrong. Why are the pretty ones always so daft? If I had a gill for every time I had to kill an unrepentant bastard like you. What the? Are you threatening a temple knight? Oh, you're very clever. Yes, I am. I'll let her go. Enough of this. With me, girl, now. One more word of protest and I'll toss your grandmother in a cell to rot. You three, seize this imbecile. Well, time to kick some ass. Surrender or die. Yep. And away they go. Bring everyone! He's gone mad! Reinforcements, eh? Like we'll have to even the odds. Search your soul for the darkness. We need but a sliver. Yes. You see, Harris? The flames beckon. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. One more should be fine. Come on, a-holes, bring it. Okay, 5 seems to be the limit. That's cool. What's a sliver? Not too much. Do you know what you're doing? Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Bye-bye. Also, goodbye to you. Burn his goddamn house down. Hello, I'm here to help you. Thank you. Hey. Me. I think the fair maiden wants to have a word. I don't know what to say, sir. Thank you. I got a little carried away earlier. Just that when I saw how they were treating my grandmother, I had to say something and... What? No one screamed your name. My grandmother called out just the once, but that was it. Speaking of which, I should hurry back. I ought to say that I'm sorry for what I did, but I'm not. Those knights had it coming. Alone, I bless you for what you did. Job well done. Feels good, doesn't it? Strange, maybe, but a good strange, I'll wager. You tapped into something primal. Power nestled within you, yearning to be free. As your understanding of this power grows, so too will your skill as a Dark Knight. You have done well. Far better than I could have hoped, in fact. There's still so much more to learn. So much further to go. I won't lie to you, Harris. The risks will only increase, so if you want to keep going, you'll have to trust in me. Can you do that? I can. Good. That's a promise. Circumstances being what they are, it might be best if we parted ways for a while. Think of it as an opportunity to hone your skills in my absence. But don't worry, we will meet again. When the time is right, I'll be waiting where we first met. Me. You can now control the darkness within. 3, 4, and 5. Now recording Dark Knight, level 35 quest, The Voice in the Abyss. I had a feeling you'd come by today, Harris. And sure enough, there you are. Here to pick up where we left off. Let's start with a question, then. Must be burning with several after that last affair. What was that voice I heard? Ah, yes, the voice. The one you heard when you first touched the crystal. An excellent question, but a difficult one to answer. Some say it is a beacon, guiding the Dark Knight to his true calling. Whose is it, you ask? Only you can discover that, for each knight must hearken to a different voice. As you grow more accustomed to drawing upon your dark side, you will come to hear it more clearly. Communion will hasten this process, but we dare not conduct the rites here, under the watchful eye of the Holy See. We will make for southern Thanalin, for Little Alamigo. Southern Thanalin. Me. Oh, hello. Oh. Malja beast trap stuff. Punctual as ever, I see. Communion, lest you worry, is rather simple. It is a ritual in which one nurtures the darkness within so that he may channel it more effectively in battle. Do not, however, presume the risks to be any less than before. If you partake of it in excess, you will die. Or worse. So before we begin, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to kill something for me. Something feral. Something fearsome, which will push you to your limit. I want to see you thrive in that moment. That way I will know you are ready. Ask Gundabald. He should know of a suitable creature. Hey, Gundabald. Long time no see. Pleasure to see you again, Harris. You require assistance. Training? Well, if you seek dangerous beasts for that purpose, then the Red Labyrinth is home to Pice notorious for their size and vigor. Trappers take great pains to avoid their nests, and those who do not bear scars for their folly. Pity the man who dies without scars. But these Pice sound promising. Tell me more. They've attacked caravans loaded with old goat carcasses before. Smell drives them into a frenzy. This should serve to draw them out of hiding. Harris, I'll always be grateful for what you did. Those young ones were on the verge of making a terrible mistake. So consumed with anger were they. I hesitated to act, even though I saw it burning within them, as I see it burning within you now. You seek the darkness within. I will not claim to understand your meaning, but I wish you well in your training. Let's go. Feck. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Hello. Ah, they're close. You can feel their eyes upon us. Well, we're here. Show me who you are, Harris. Show me what you can do. I'm waiting. And what I can do is kick some ass. Sink their teeth into the scruff of a newborn billy goat to get me fresher than this. Chick. Hide behind that rock. Pretty sure that's a rock. Cragbite Heist. Hello, little lizardman. Or big lizardman, rather. What? Heck, bleh. Oh, that's gonna fuck up recording. Well, I will deal with that later. To met out justice, to protect the weak from the strong and so forth, you yourself must be strong. Strength is pain. Strength is suffering. Strength is sacrifice. You must prepare for communion, but not here. Come, before more pices are drawn by the smell. Feck. You look ready. Good. Now listen well. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose. Let the air fill your lungs. Let it pass from your lips. Slower. Slower. Listen to my voice. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen for the other. Every breath you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. One foot in front of the other, over and over again. To the ends of the world and back again. If time has no end, still forward and onward, over and over again. Like, what the fuck was that? So, what did you hear? Interesting. Not terribly informative. But do not lose heart. That you were able to hear it once more is progress enough. I believe you will come to understand its words and its will in due time. I should mention that in some instances, the voice is said to be that of another, one whom the Dark Knight is fated to seek out. If that is the case, you may have a long journey ahead of you. So you would welcome such a journey. There's something to be said for it, for travel for that matter. Roam free and help those in need. And no good deed goes unpunished, does it? I knew a man once, wanted to be a hero, do great things. So he did. Songs always end there, but life doesn't, does it? There are temptations more deadly than the dark side, Harris. Should have learned this by now, but you haven't. You will. The communion is ended, and with it our time together. But we shall meet again, as we did before. Me. Okay. Now recording Dark Knight Quest Level 40, Heroic Reprise. You look well, Harris. More determined. I've not heard the voice since we last spoke. I know, but worry not. If your affinity with your dark side is as strong as I believe, then communion is all you require. Come with me to the burning wall. You know what you must do. I love the confidence with which Frey speaks. It's like he thinks he knows us or something. It's like I know you know that I know you know. Burning well. Thank God for flying in these areas. There you are. It begins, as always, with blood, confirmation of your identity. There are axe beaks here which have grown ferocious beyond reckoning, vile creatures eager to prey on man and beast alike. Offer yourself to them, they will come, and make an offering of them to me. Gotta kill some burbs. What's up, bitches? Golden axe beaks. Possible golden axe reference? Now that is the Harris I've longed to see. You resent this, don't you? This pointless trial. Perhaps you even resent me for subjecting you to it. Remember this feeling. Treasure it. Once smoldering within you when we commune in Camp Drybone. Camp Drybone. Camp Drybone. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose. Let the air fill your lungs. Let it pass from your lips. Slower. Slower. Listen to my voice. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen for the other. Take the 12, it is you! Harris! Isambard, remember? Must have been ages since we last spoke. That you would end up slaying the Lord of the Inferno. When I first came through looking for a missing common folk, I took you for... but this isn't the time to reminisce. Got you up because I need your help. Do tell. Not long ago, an Amalja raiding party attacked a caravan on the road and abducted several pilgrims. We reported the incident to both the Brassblades and the Immortal Flames, but it seems neither is in a position to muster forces at present. You know what lies in store should they not be rescued soon. Please, Harris, there's no one else. Well, this sounds like a job for me. Really? Charge into an enemy encampment filled with Amalja warriors and free some fools who should have armed themselves? Risk life and limb to do the work of a dozen men, all because you bloody asked? Is that it? It's what we do. That's what we do, isn't it? For God's damn time. Fine, we'll bring them back. I thank you for... We're bound for the encampment to the southeast. So are we. Oh boy, solo instance. Nerve of some people, for all you do for them. You're inside, just as Isambard said. You're moments away from being tempered, I'm sure. Well, what are you waiting for? It's time to play the hero. Bam. Blood weapon. Uh-oh. Boop. Yay, stalwart soul. Come on, you're almost there. And last group. Oh, what a day. What a lovely day. Hello, random Mad Max reference. Had my fill. Let's go. Just didn't know when to leave off, did they? Neither did you, though, eh? I mean, look at yourself. So that's not even your blood. Leave it. You've nothing to be ashamed of. Let's go and give Isambard the good news. Beep, 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 beep. Hello. Brought the people back. Welcome back, Harris. I heard you really gave those Amalja what for. Good show. Sure, you're eager to be on your way, so I won't waste any more of your time, but thank you. Come back whenever you like. Huh. You weirdly stuttery. Those who have never faced death do not scruple to condemn others to it. They know nothing of true sacrifice and are weak for their ignorance. Sacrifice there is strength. Sacrifice there is liberation. Close your eyes and hold out your hand, blah, 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 blah. Every breath you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. On a throne of bone he waits. Serve, save, slave, slay. They come to entreat his judgment. Serve, save, slave, slay. One by one in solemn procession. So, what did you hear this time? There I was thinking you were on the verge of discerning the truth. Your affinity with your dark side grows stronger by the day, and yet there's a hesitation. Listen to me, Harris. You performed great deeds and saved countless people. You are a hero to the realm, but you are no Dark Knight. The Dark Knight accepts that he cannot save everyone. Sometimes he is fortunate just to save himself. Sacrifice, Harris, is to renounce that which binds you, to recognize that which matters, forsake all that does not. At the very least, you must realize you cannot continue to carry all these burdens, unless you wish to die a slave. I'm fine, just a little tired. The communion is ended, and with it our time together. But we shall meet again, as we did before. Yay. I'm beginning to question your commitment, Harris. You haven't heard the voice since our last communion, which means you haven't taken my lessons to heart. You know I'm trying to help you, don't you? All of this is for your benefit. You listen, but you don't understand. Never mind. You're the stubborn type. I know that. You just have to keep at it until you open your eyes. Morrowby Dry Dock. That's where we'll head next. Never much cared for the ocean myself. A friend of mine, the one I told you about after our first communion, came out here together once. Long story short, we ended up doing something ridiculously foolish and were lucky to make it out alive. I tried to talk him out of it, but he just had to get on that damn boat. Don't be like that, friend. Isn't the maelstrom supposed to aid the small folk when they're in a spot of trouble? As far as it is possible, yes, but such matters fall within the purview of the Yellow Jackets, and they told me to bugger off. Can you believe that? I'm begging you, Sergeant. Wait, is that you, Captain Elish? Seems to be the trouble. It is, the legend himself. Forgive me, sir. Never thanked you properly for your service to Limsa Laminsa. When I first heard Leviathan had been summoned, I feared that... Why, if it isn't that famous adventurer who's been killing primals left and right. Surely the 12 must be watching over me because you're just the man I need. I am the victim of a terrible, nay, heinous crime. I was waylaid by Kikiran bandits near the Salt Strand who left me with not more than the clothes on my back. And what makes you think I give a Kikiran's arse about your troubles? Won't bother the Yellow Jackets like the sergeant said. Seek worthy prey, not a gang of rats. How can you say such a thing, sir? Without your help, I'm ruined. Fine. Sounds like a big load and not my fucking problem. Spoken like a true hero. So, the rank and file didn't seem so dangerous, but their leader was a mean-looking bastard. Considering the foes you faced in the past, he could possibly pose a threat to you. Get your mouth and wait here. I'll be back. That was an interesting conversation. Really don't have to do this, sir. Honestly, knowing the truth about Frey just makes this a lot funnier. Puts the edge into context. If Kikiran isn't everything you promised, I'll take it out of his hide. Make the most of this, Harris. No style, no guile, just chaos. Mark your limits, then push yourself beyond. The darkness guide you and set you free. Go ass. Slaughter the Kikiran. Boop. I don't have TBN.